Hey everyone, Andrew Morrison here, also known as Andrew the Astrologer. Welcome to my brand new YouTube channel. Now, I am relatively new to YouTube, and just a little brief background about myself. I started YouTube several months ago, and I will leave my link to my primary YouTube channel down in the description below, which is all specifically catered towards the business crowd, entrepreneurs, all of that. And so I was really splitting my focus between astrology and business matters. And so, again, after kind of being on this platform for a while now and kind of being more familiarized with how YouTube platform works, I decided it was really the best for me to kind of move forward and start my second YouTube channel. So again, welcome to my channel. Today's video is all to do with the Aries Zodiac sign in astrology, and specifically the personality traits that are connected to this very fiery zodiac sign. Now, my channel is I'm going to be posting several astrology related videos all the way from zodiac signs. I just put out a video the other day that some people enjoyed in regards to the full moon. So I will be putting out forward content on the full moon, the new moon, basically the kind of the best videos all to do with astrology, because astrology is this massive science. It is a science at the end of the day. I'm not some fortune teller sitting behind a crystal ball. But with that said, astrology is a form of divination and fortune telling, specifically under the umbrella of science. So I really wanted to point that out. Now, before I get into the video and specifically about Aries zodiac sign, as always, if you are wanting and needing an astrology chart reading, that is something I do provide. I've studied astrology for most of my life, and I've been doing this professionally for many, many years now. So if you are needing an astrology chart reading, the best way is actually to reach out and connect with me on my professional email, which I will have included down in the description below. Also down in the description as well will be a link to my free private astrological community on Facebook specifically. I've had that for several years before I decided to branch forward and put out more video format content. And I am most well known for my astrological predictions that I do put out on a monthly basis. So just as a friendly reminder, I am kind of in this phase where I am migrating and transferring my old astrological monthly forecast videos from my primary YouTube channel. I'm transferring those videos to this secondary channel. And so, again, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell and the like button below. You want to make sure that the bell is turned on. It's really the only way to be notified and updated when I do put out and post several new astrological videos here on this channel. Alright, so now moving into the Aries zodiac sign. So Aries, if you aren't familiar, it's the very first zodiac sign that we have in the whole zodiac wheel. So with that said, Aries is actually a fire sign, and fire in astrology and astrological terminology, it deals with action. And most specifically, Aries is one of the most action-packed zodiac sign that we have in the whole zodiac circle. And so I wanted to really stress on that point. Aries is just full of action, a lot of energy. It's very energetic. Aries also is a sign of initiation. So Aries people, I'm talking specifically, if you aren't familiar with astrology, in terms of personality and characteristics, I'm looking at the ascendant, or also known as the rising sign, as well as the sun and the moon. And now, also with that said, there are so many different astrological systems out there. Some systems place the moon and higher emphasis and put more stress on the moon sign as far as personality goes. And other systems like Western astrology, they place higher emphasis on the sun sign, which Western astrology, if you aren't familiar, it's a more sun-based system. So I really wanted to stress that point. We're looking again at the ascendant or the rising sign, and then moon and sun sign, specifically, traditionally speaking, generally speaking, as far as personality goes. Now, you may be watching this as yourself if you are an Aries man or a woman tuning in today's video, or perhaps maybe your crush is an Aries, or maybe your boss is an Aries, a family member, relative, or a friend, a best friend. But those are just some examples of maybe why you perhaps are tuning in to learn more about this very fiery and action-packed zodiac sign. So I really also want to emphasize the point that with astrology, the personality isn't always the number one determining factor as far as careers and jobs, but personality is very important as far as how kind of your demeanor shows up. And also, not only that, but what sort of career paths and jobs would be very more suitable and kind of more jive well with these different zodiac signs. So, on that note, Aries people can perform really well in athletics. So I've done chart readings where, for example, I used to live in Los Angeles, and I had a lot of friends that had very Aries dominant energy in their charts specifically. So yes, they can be very athletic, very sportsy. They can be also great CEOs, because when you are running a major company or business, you do have to have a lot of energy, and you have to be, full of being on demand and just being really present, being very energetic. Aries people can also do well. I've also done chart readings where they are attorneys or lawyers, because again, that career path, generally speaking, you do have to have a lot of energy, and there's a lot of demands. So Aries in astrology, if we're talking about numerology here, it is connected to the number 1. Now, 1 is a lot to do with independence, and 1 is also connected to the self. So Aries in astrology is the first house, and the first house is all about you and yourself. So a not so positive trait and element to Aries personality is because of the numerology background and the house placement, the house connection in astrology, sometimes they can be a little cocky or egotistical, egocentric, and they aren't always so much considerate of other people's perspectives, opinions as well. Now, a really interesting spiritual and philosophical a note that I wanted to point out that a lot of people don't know about astrology is that the true kind of meaning behind astrology is, because Aries starts with the self, or Aries starts with the first house. The whole meaning of astrology is basically about the whole unfoldment of our ego. And again, this is on a very deeply spiritual level, a very esoteric level as well. And the whole reason why this came into be is because so many people, so many human beings, I should say, because planet Earth is this sort of educational, spiritual playground. So many people come in this world and they stay throughout their whole lifetime only focused on themselves, and they aren't so compassionate, which is more Pisces type of energy. So again, I really want to stress the point that Aries people can be very kind of much focused on themselves, and sometimes their relationships can be damaged as a result of all that. So that's really something to be mindful about as well, especially if you are an Aries man or woman tuning in today's video. Some other traits about this very fiery, very powerful, and strong, mighty zodiac sign is that Aries can oftentimes be very pioneering in nature, very free spirited as well. So oftentimes you can find Aries people can oftentimes be the first person to actually do something, accomplish something. That could also be the birth of a brand new business idea, a brand new concept, things of that nature, things of that sort. And they can also, because of how energetic they are, Aries people can oftentimes be very prone to all different types of travel, not just international travel, but this can also include travel across the state from different cities. But I've also noticed as well through my chart readings as well that Aries people especially love fast-paced travel. That could be all the way from buying and owning a motorcycle to going out on sorts of adventures, things of that nature, and that could also include like water sports, for example. But yes, all in all, Aries is very much action packed. I'd say on a negative kind of note about the zodiac sign, because they are so high energy, sometimes the high energy can kind of take over. And that's not always a great thing. That's not always a great positive trait, because Aries people, traditionally speaking, can be a little bit more aggressive. So when they want something accomplished, sometimes they use more anger and aggression, and just they can have a strong demeanor, is what I'm trying to get at. So I hope you did enjoy today's video, and not to worry if you are looking for more information as well about this very action-packed, fiery zodiac sign. Definitely subscribe to my channel. I will be putting out future content all to do with the zodiac sign. You have to understand that astrology is this very big, massive science. So obviously I can't just cover everything in one single video. And also, on a different note, I will be putting out this video today will be really the birth of a brand new series on the whole complete zodiac sign. So again, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next video. Now, if you did enjoy today's video, all to do with the Aries zodiac sign, and you would like an astrological chart reading, don't forget to email me on my professional email. And also, as another friendly reminder, if you want to be part of that astrological free private community that I have on Facebook, I would love to have you in there. And the link, as another friendly reminder, the link will be also down in the description below. And again, my channel is all about helping humanity to awaken and transcend all through the power of astrology. Thank you again for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and the like button below. Thank you.